So here I am setting up birds. This is Lemony and Chalk. But I have 8 more empty cages, and I'm trying to figure out who goes with who. Now, if it was only about how they looked, then it would be easy. But it's not. Because even though I have 100 birds, I have to be careful not to inbreed them. So, what I'm looking at right here is I plan out genetic distinction. So this right here is Smoke, who is a buster boy, and I have very few of those birds. He's also related to Rainbow's line, but Rainbow's line is primarily out of a cock named Aqua, and he's out of a cock named Buster. So he is out of Buster and, oh no, not Rainbow, Sky and Jester's line, but not Jester. So he's Buster's son out of Sky, but not Jester. So 3 out of his 4 grandparents are different. The hen, this is Aura, I got from a friend, so she's not related to anybody. So I'm breeding these 2 together because every single one of their chicks will be genetically distinct from my line. Same thing up here. This is Breezy. Now she is half Rainbow's line, but she is out of Luna. And out of Luna, I have exactly 3 chicks, none of which have been bred yet. All of her daughters are being bred now. This is Airy. Her half-sister, okay, I named her. Arquette. Oh, by the way, naming themes this time. Males are Irish surnames and hens are French surnames. So this is Murphy and Arquette. And then their other sister is in waiting in case Mama fails to breed this time. And she'll get bred with him. So, but she is not related to her 2 half-sisters who were fathered by the Kobe and Coco line. This girl was fathered out of a hen called Breezy, is her grandmother. And I have no other progeny from her. So, she is genetically distinct 50%. The male here is Thames. His mother is Sif. This girl right here paired with Bubba. But she was paired with a guy named Winston. Winston has 1 other chick in my line. So these 2 between them have 4 genetically distinct grandparents. So I'm breeding them together not because their colors work, not because their mutations work, but because they are genetically distinct. Are they my most beautiful birds? No. However, Tim's has great size and a great big blow when he sticks it up. His mouth is too short, but other than that, he's a nice bird. And little Airy there has hidden potentials. Genetically speaking, she was sick as a baby, and it's very possible that she would have been a lot bigger than she is. So we'll see what they produce, but everything they produce will be very genetically distinct from the rest of my flock. So, running into issues. This girl, Lake, down here, is a very high-value hen, and I tried to breed her with everything under the sun, and she rejected them all. In the meantime, this male, who is a malachite and lava bird, you can't see him because of the white cage. He's a malachite and lava son, and he's the worst son that they had. He's tiny, he has very little feather, he's just got nothing going on there. He was a coal bird, and 1 of 2 that did not sell. So in other words, I couldn't even get rid of him. So what happened? I put him back in the flight cage, because he didn't sell, and I took the ad down, and she fell in love with him. And if you see her, she just loves him. The other thing is these 2 are first cousins, which I don't like to do, but Lake is not giving me any choice because she will have no other man. So, that's 1 malachite and lava chick. This guy over here is Murray. He's also a malachite and lava chick. He has tremendous size and a nice blow for a yearling. But, you know, one of the big things is he's got size, and on the blue line, that's Really something to pay attention to. And this guy over here is another malachite and lava chick who has a nice big blow and good size as well for a yearly. So I have 3 malachite and lava cocks, and I got to figure out who I'm going to breed them to, right? So I come out here and look at my birds out here. One of those boys is in love with one of the blue hens out here. So I pulled her to see if it was a workable match, and she is his full sister, a malachite and lava chick. That's her right there. She would like to be with, oh, I forgot his name. I just named them, so they're not sticking yet. So I'm kind of stuck. And the other thing is, how many malachite and lava chicks do I need? So I've got her, and I also have her very high value sister up here. It's also a malachite and lava chick, which I really intended to breed, but I'm getting too many malachite and lava babies. You know, my genetics are going to get backed up. So this cock right here looks nice. I wonder who he is. I need to catch him and find out who he is. Maybe I could replace one of the malachite and lava boys with him. So I got to figure out what's going on here. I had a heck of a time deciding between, this is Yukon, after the Yukon River, and his half-brother is Quartz, the pretty blue spangled pied. And I had a heck of a time deciding between the two of them, but the fact is that Yukon's uncle, Ocean, gave me 1,000,000 chicks, many of which are being used. So that makes Yukon less valuable. They both have the same mother. Whereas Quartz's father had one group of chicks and then died, and had no siblings that actually bred. So Quartz has the rarer genetics, whereas Yukon is just more of the same. So Yukon's bigger, but he's also a year older, year and a half older. So it's very likely that Quartz will continue to put on size. Quartz has the better feather, and he has the less common bloodlines. So it is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to have to catch this guy and see who he is. This guy is puny, and we don't want to use him. And he has a little head, and it just isn't working. But this guy, I don't know. Let me check and see. Maybe I can eliminate another. The thing is that's killing me is the Lake's Choice. That malachite and lava boy is so small and so useless, but I just can't get her off of him. And I know better than to try at this point. So, because she'll just reject every male out of hand. So I'm going to get her bred once, and then I'm going to sell him, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to breed her to somebody worth having. So I'm looking at my 3. I have 3 really nice cobalt hens out here. This girl, and this girl. And I'm like, I can't tell them apart. So how do I know who's who? I can only tell that. Where's the one? Okay. Oh, that's Kobe. That's not a hen. There's the one with the short tail. Is number 48. She is a malachite and lava chick. Number 49 is a Kobe and lavender chick, which means it is a cousin. Lavender and lava were full sisters. So a Kobe and lavender chick is a first cousin of a malachite and lava chick. Do I really want to do that? Probably not. And then the other one is a Neptune and Athena chick, which Neptune is the father of lava and lavender. He's their father, along with Mist was their mother. So these girls are all pretty closely related. The number 29 is actually an auntie, and aunties are more closely related than, oh, wait a minute. She's not an aunt. She's a great aunt. Okay, I'm going to have to go do my math. But anyway, I have to be really careful who I put these girls with. And I have 100 birds. So anybody who isn't actively working to not inbreed their flock is inbreeding. Because you just do it because that's what happens. You know, after a few generations, you've mixed and matched everybody, and they're all starting to be the same bird. So So I have to really work at this. In the meantime, I have other girls to look at. I believe, let me see which one's which. I believe this is Bubba Jr. and Sif girl, and that's the Malachite and Lava girl. Both of them are high value and both get used. I also have a lot of Bubba breeders going out right now, so I'm going to have to watch out for that too. Although I think this is the first grandchild. Her brother and her two brothers are both out there. One of her brothers is the Spangle, the dark green Spangle that's with the mauve hen, and the other one is the one up top, the regular green guy that I just showed you with one of Luna's baby girls. So I have to kind of look around here. The other one that I have a lot of is, these two are half sisters. This is Ocean and Mist's baby girl, along with her full sister, this gray girl right here. This is Ocean and Baby's girl. Now, I have a lot of these, and they came out really nice, so I've used a lot of them. Chalk is her brother. The double factor Spangle hen that I'm going to breed is her full sister. Glory is her full sister, who got bred last time. Schist is her full brother who got bred last time. So I have a lot of these. The problem is that she's a really nice bird, just like all the rest of them. Do you see there? She's a Spangle, and do you see her spots forming on there? She's getting the big round circle spots that Spangles are supposed to have. Her sister just has dots. However, her sister's only a year old and she's a year and a half. Now, so these two girls are more genetically distinct than her just because I've used so many of her siblings. So I'd rather not use her. But on the other hand, she's not related to Malachite and Lava and Neptune and all of those guys. She's genetically distinct because her mother baby came from a different aviary. So, you know, and there are so many birds that I cannot breed. I have 4 hens out here that are either Malachite and Lava or closely related. And so I have to figure out who I'm going to put where, you know. So I have 2 green hens left and 3 Spangles, including the gray, and these 2 half-sisters, and the 3 cobalts. It's going to be a trial. So anyway, that's what it looks like when you're trying to not inbreed birds. If you're not working this hard at not inbreeding your birds, then you're inbreeding them. So I'm getting to a point where I will have to bring in more new blood, but I'm also, you know, conscientiously breeding fresh blood in those 2 pairs out there that are genetically distinct from the rest of the birds. So hopefully I will be able to keep on for a while. So this is Kobe. We're responsible for way too many babies. Don't need to use him this time. And I kind of sad that I'm not using this guy either, but like I said, his uncle did him a disservice by making a gajillion babies. And they're just everywhere. So, yeah. I might keep him though. He's got great size on him. He doesn't have a big enough poof, but it's in there somewhere. And his markings are really nice too. I don't know. We'll see.